You are now listening to The ACE. That stands for Astra and Cynthia Experience. So you're asking yourself, what kind of experience are you going to get? Well, buckle up, because this ride that you're about to encounter will... I'll let you see where it goes. Here they are now, Astra and Cynthia, The ACE.
Welcome back, and coming up on today's show, we've got our 5 news bites of the week, which include an engagement, a trial, and an unfortunate death. Of course, we're also going to do our topic of the day. That revolves around sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Woo! So let's kick into things, my friend.
Ooh. So, how was your Thanksgiving weekend?
Oh, it was actually very uneventful.
I know.
I didn't go anywhere. I stayed
know.
here. But you know what? It was eventful for me because I got to go to my favorite place, Hunt and Fish. They did an amazing Thanksgiving Day spread. So I got the turkey that I was craving and the stuffing and all that good stuff. How was your Thanksgiving?
Well, didn't go too well, where I was supposed to help my mom cook, because obviously for all you guys that don't know, I do cook. I'm a little bit of a chef, but I got like a stomach bug and I was really sick.
That's because you were too busy partying on Thanksgiving Eve.
Maybe, but I would have blamed it on that, but I knew it was a bug because I was like that for the next 4 days. And it wasn't COVID.
Thank goodness for that.
Yes.
You can taste your stuff. You could smell everything.
Everything. Yeah. There was no fever. It was something. I ate something not good. So
got to keep those things out of your mouth, girl.
Shit.
I will say though, for the weekend, of course, everybody did all the Black Friday shopping, Cyber Monday shopping. I cashed in some good deals, did a little Fashion Nova shopping. I got probably 15 new items, which I'm super happy about. Yeah, only one didn't really fit the best, but I'll probably give it to a friend. Not to you, because it won't fit you either, because we have the same body. I have to give it to somebody like Jessica, super tiny.
Okay. All right. Well,
how
about
it's coquito season.
I was just gonna say, I'm I have a list just for me and my family. So I'm gonna need 20 before anybody.
20. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have me working like a slave over here.
I know. Get those orders, girl. Get those orders.
Yeah, FYI, if anybody needs coquito, pick up here in New York City, or if you want it delivered on Long Island, there will be a delivery fee, because Cinnabons right here will come pick it up for you and be able to meet you somewhere. So get those orders in, and we'll go from there. But let's kick into our news bites, shall we?
Of course.
Well, Kanye at it again. Of course, he's trying to publicly win Kim Kardashian back. He actually shared this lengthy public prayer to his Instagram on Thanksgiving Day. What he was saying, and it was, all I think about every day is how to get my family back together and how I can heal the pain that I've caused. I take accountability for my actions. But here's the kicker. Ever since he's put that post up, it's now gone. If you go to his Instagram page, he's wiped everything. So I kind of almost feel like he might be in that spiral mode. A little nervous about that, because we know how crazy he can get.
But we do know Kim's actually going really strong with Pete. They've been spotted a couple of places, Beverly Hills, having breakfast. Obviously they're already in New York, but they're back now in, Calabasas, Beverly Hills. But it looks like they're being pretty serious to me.
I heard that Kim's mom, Chris, is actually saying, oh, he can come to Christmas.
Oh, wow. And you know how they take their Christmas serious.
I want to know if he's going to be making the Christmas card. No,
I know. Imagine. Oh God.
My gosh, that would, forget it. Kanye would just
jump.
He'd go to the moon. Anyway, speaking about love, Lindsay Lohan engaged. We haven't heard that name in forever.
I know. Honestly, I was so curious because she was all over the tabloids. Obviously, she got in trouble for a lot of her DUIs. She was in out of rehab. She was spiraling, but then she was back in, she got a club in Greece. So she was doing good, but then we never heard of her anymore.
Yep. Well, that's because she's been with her boyfriend for about 2 years now. The Ring. Did you see The Ring?
Yes, I did.
It's like 5 to 7 carats. It's got the stones all around it, platinum band, estimated at 200 grand.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah. Listen, I guess she's been on a good wave because we haven't heard anything bad. So if love does that to you, honey, good for you. Yes. Do you, boo?
I mean, I did hear that she is going to be making a comeback on TV again. I think that she's going to be working on some sort of movie or something. So we might see her hit the big screen.
Listen,
again.
I've always liked the movies she's been in. So she's not bad as an actress.
That is true. It's true.
She was a child actress. She's been acting for a long time. So listen, I wish you the best, Lindsay.
Well, moving on, one of the biggest trials just started yesterday, which involves Elaine Maxwell. Now, if she gets convicted, she's going to be facing a maximum sentence of 70 years in prison, which means life in jail because she's 59 years old right now. So
yeah,
she will be living the rest of her life behind bars. She actually faces 6 counts for allegedly recruiting, sex trafficking, grooming, and abusing minor girls with the infamous Jeffrey Epstein at all the multiple locations, US and the UK. And for many years, 1994 to 2004. And we all know Epstein killed himself in jail 2019. He was awaiting those sex trafficking charges. But at the end of the day, let's just hope justice is served for everyone that has been involved in this crazy scandal.
Yeah, I always say that. And apparently media is not allowed in this trial. Just so you know, it's taken in the lower Manhattan courthouse. They are not allowing any type of media, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I always find these things a little,
like when you don't know what's really going on. What's really going on? Yeah,
it's who's on whose side or who's the judge side, but listen, at the end of the day, I hope justice is served for the victims. And, and it hurt a lot of people while a lot of women. And I don't have kids, but I can only imagine if that happened to one of my kids, I don't know what I would do. But yeah, so but I feel like if she's convicted guilty, she's probably gonna kill herself too, like Jeffrey Epstein did.
I mean, if you're going to be living your life behind bars, it's one or the other. I wouldn't want to be doing that personally.
No.
So at the end of the day, I mean, do you, boo? Do you?
Yes.
All I have to say is because I live here in New York City, thank goodness I was not called in for any type of jury duty because I would not want to have to be stuck on a case like that.
That would be pretty intense though. Like I hate jury duty and I never go, but if
you never go and you say
no, but I think I would want to go. That would be a pretty intense trial. That would be like a life thing to remember,
No, thanks. Well, at least I would know. I'd be on the inside knowing what's going on. Exactly. Media wouldn't know, but I would know.
And then tell it on the ace. Tell it on the ace.
Tell it on the ace. Exactly. Well, in more not so happy news, fashion designer Virgil, the artistic director of Louis Vuitton menswear and founder of his own Off-White label, he passed away on Sunday after a 2-year private battle with cancer at the age of 41. Super young. Everybody knew him as a genius designer and a visionary. And he was also a man with a beautiful soul, great wisdom. And a lot of his celebrity friends have all been speaking out and, including Kim, Kanye, which by the way, they were doing this thing, I think down in Miami today.
It's a Louis Vuitton, I guess, memorial fashion show. And in the air, it says they have Virgil was here in pink and Kanye's there with Kim and North.
Shocking. Where's Pete?
I don't know.
I did see a lot of posts. Steve Aoki made a post about it. The Beckhams were speaking on it. Donatella Versace, lots of others. Yeah. So I did find out that the special's airing on all the Louis Vuitton social media channels tonight, but I'm sure they're going to be replaying it for a long time.
Yeah.
So
he definitely was huge in the fashion. He made an big impact in the fashion world. And just to think someone who was battling for 2 years and did not tell a soul, that just tells you what kind of strength that man had, and he didn't want it to be about him. He was living his life like nothing was going on, continued. He had a wife and 2 kids that he left behind. Aww. And, but it just shows you that it's true what all these celebrities were saying about him, a true soul, the most humblest, genuine, and we send our condolences and prayers to him. So apparently he was someone that will be remembered for a very long time, especially in the fashion icon business. He was an icon for sure.
Poor thing. And on to our fifth news bite of the week. This is pretty interesting. I was reading about this new survey. 89% of people say their partner's looks have changed since the pandemic, and 63% said that change has not been for the better.
I blew up like Free Willy, the way.
I mean, I feel like when I look at my face, I'm like, I could go for a little,
I could get a little Dr. Giaccone. Dr. Giaccone, if you watch, one of the best face surgeons in New York City.
I'll go to my Dr. Tarani, just tighten and tuck and just get rid of whatever is there. But anyway, 57% of these people said that they were not as attracted to their significant other as they were before the pandemic. And 55% confessed that they were embarrassed by their partner's looks. That's bad.
Wow. That's pretty.
So of course, some people are like, well, what is it that you're looking at? Or what is it that's bothering you? So 79% said that they wish that their significant other would lose weight. 69% were unhappy with their partner's grooming habits. How did you let yourself go in the grooming department?
Well, I'll tell you, I think when people stop caring, they gain weight. Therefore, they kind of stop caring. Listen, we've all been there. We've all been when we've gained some weight and we don't feel like ourselves, and then we get lazier, and then so it all goes into one. I've gained weight, but I'm very trimmed and well propered.
That's what I'm saying. Listen,
yeah.
The only thing that I let myself go with during quarantine was I wasn't getting lashes done or manicure pedicures, but whatever. That's nothing a little strip can't.
Oh no, I still made my house calls for my nails. I had to find someone because this is when nothing was open.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I made sure I found someone. I was like, they came in the little bucket,
Listen, I saved a lot of money during the pandemic, and I did my own nails. And actually, I let them breathe for a while because they're always covered in polish.
I did take off my nails. I remember I had fake nails. I took them off.
Well, because you couldn't keep them up anymore.
I know, because my lady, the one that was coming with the bucket, she wasn't available all the time. So I was like, all right. She came with this big bucket, doing my feet. I'm like, oh God.
Sounds very, very sanitary. Well, now that we wrap that up and we know that Cynthia got manicured and pedicured in a bucket, let's just head over to our topic of the day, shall we?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to throw out a question real quick, which the minute I say it, everyone who's listening is definitely going to have somebody that comes to mind. And I'm not looking for a name when I say this, but I'm just going to put this out there. Who is the best sex you've ever had? And I know we both have people that just popped in our heads, right? So who's that one person that came to mind for you, not asking any names? What made them the best?
I would have to say, I was talking to someone, and we always travel. We traveled around the world. We were always some islands, and we just, we did it everywhere. I don't know if that's what made it so
be clear here. Where's everywhere?
Say we got to the hotel and we're waiting to get, with the concierge. We went in the bathroom, in the lobby, then in the ocean, and then in the balcony and in the restaurant bathroom.
Damn, you still didn't have a baby.
No. No, so that was so I think it's one of those when you just are so carefree, and the connection was amazing, and just we were just having a good time.
Okay, question. Since you traveled all these islands, did you ever join the Mile High Club?
I mean, we did travel private everywhere.
The lies.
No, I did not do it in the plane.
Gosh, so you didn't do it everywhere.
No. I didn't do it in the plane, but I did. No, but yes, we did some crazy plays. How about you asking me 10 questions?
Well, I would have to say, and this is going to sound crazy, the best sex I ever had was the most recent sex I've had.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. And before anybody starts to pass any thoughts, let me clarify. My COVID buddy was the best sex that I ever had. And I definitely made that clear. But I will say, again, like you said too, it's about the chemistry, the connection, like undeniable. So that's where I put it. I'm putting it at that because you know what? The rest, because that leads me now to like, who was the worst? Because listen, we've had the best. We've definitely had the worst.
Of course.
What makes the person who you consider the worst the worst?
I can think off the top of my head, like, obviously no names, but he was actually kind of like a celebrity. I could never say the name, but yeah, he would be one of my worst.
What made him the worst?
He was a button.
What the hell is a button? Like you pushed it and he hopped? What the hell is a button?
Yeah, like basically, like, have you ever seen like a mushroom you buy in the supermarket? The like the Bella
I don't
mushroom.
even eat mushrooms. So no.
We'll put it like it's as big as the fucking mushroom.
So it's just the mushroom head.
Yeah.
No stem.
Pretty much, yeah.
So he was a Vienna sausage.
No, Vienna sausage is bigger. Vienna sausage is like that. A mushroom is like that.
Blanket.
What?
He's the pig in the blanket.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's like a baby weenie.
Yeah. I've never seen that in my life.
Okay. Like question. How the heck did it get in if it's so tiny? And it's not a grower or a shower.
I didn't know.
Wait, what didn't you know?
I didn't know if it was like, I didn't feel it, I guess you could say. And then
did you say, is it in yet?
No, because I almost did. I remember I was drinking. It was like, and I almost said that, but then I was like, oh my God, like Cynthia, like it was the devil here, the angel here, like, don't say that. That's going to hurt his ego. He'll never be, and it's not. And he was someone kind of a little famous, I didn't want to like totally hurt his ego.
Listen,
but
bust that ego down. Those famous people don't need to have their ego stroked, especially if they have a button. Push that button.
It was
that button's broken. Pushing it, it's not even growing.
It was a button.
I have no words. I've never seen a button dick, like, ever.
Well, maybe hope that you don't.
I hope and pray I never do.
Great guy. He was a great guy, nice guy.
Well, he has to make up for it somewhere, somehow.
Well, I guess I didn't have that opportunity because I didn't, and it was my choice, but for the second time, let's just say.
Oh my goodness. I would have to say for the worst, I mean, there's a few that definitely did not stand up to par.
Okay.
However, I guess for me, I could say like the worst would be the first, because you just don't, when you're each other's first and you don't know what you're doing, you don't have any expectations. I do
have to say, as the first, even like me being like thinking back, like, your first time, I was probably like a dead fish, because think about it. Meaning dead fish just laying on my back.
Yeah, not moving because you don't know what to do.
Think about it. Like, I remember I had my boyfriend. He was 3 years older than me. We were together 3 years. So he was obviously a little bit more advanced than me. And I was 16. He was 19. I was with him for 3 years. So everyone, but even oh my God, not to be like, get into it. I don't even think I like wrote him. Like, cause I think about it. You
don't even know what that is. You
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's so crazy how you kind of go through the evolutions of like, learning and obviously you could probably attest to this. you learn something from every guy. Not saying that
Absolutely.
they teach you, just you learn stuff from your own self.
Listen,
Like
I've learned
what
that
I like,
how
what
about
I
this?
don't.
I've learned that after the exes that I have had, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I have learned that out of any of the exes I've been with, that I never knew what good sex was until recently.
Girl, take a sip. Take a sip. I
need
know.
the bottle for this one.
Oh my God, you need you need my bottle too.
You need your toy.
The tongue toy. The tongue.
Oh my
By the way,
God.
I still get those DMs asking me where I got it.
I think I'm hot and I'm red and
Oh my God, girl.
I can't believe I just admitted that, but you know what? We're real on the Ace. We're freaking real.
We are real on the Ace. And even though we say things that you guys would probably never say, especially on the air, and or even to people in the regular conversation, probably just to your best friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is what you guys want to hear. You want to relate. You want, and that's what we're giving you.
And now I wonder if I'll ever have better sex.
You will, because now you know what it is.
And what I need to feel and how I need to feel. And if that does not stand up to
Wait,
par,
does that mean you had buttons all your life?
No, I've never had, listen, buttons. No, I've had ones where I wanted to run away because they were so
anacondas.
Big.
You had
anacondas, but like anacondas that just don't feel good because you know why? Because the connection wasn't there. But see, when you have an anaconda and it feels good and the connection's there, it doesn't even hurt, I guess.
Yeah. That matters. Connection is a lot because you could have 2 dicks.
Oh, thank you.
Let's just say you have a connection with this one, no connection. And this one could be killing you. It's not even like, and this one, you won't even feel that it's killing you. Same size. Yep. And you're like loving it. So, 100%. And that's all comes down because of the connection. Just so women know out there, men know out there. Yeah. So
1,000% actually 1,000%. I can attest to that.
Yeah. Well, so now that you know.
Yeah. Now, of course, keeping up with the topic of sex, because everybody loves to talk about sex. If you happen to make a sex tape with your significant other and then you guys end up breaking up, what happens to that tape? Do you take it or do you both destroy it?
Well, are you ready for this? Well, I made one with one of my boyfriends and I was in my 20s. We were in Miami. I used to like film everything. I was always in like the creek. Like I didn't film me.
Wait, no, the way that you are on social media, filming everything. You were filming everything back then too. Yes,
exactly. We didn't have Instagram. I'm not talking about I was filming myself having sex. I'm saying I wanted to always get into like movies and stuff like that.
I had the flip. I had that flip camera. I filmed.
I had the flip camera. They were expensive back then too. I remember I took out like the Best Buy loan credit card and I took 12 months to pay it off. I was young. I was super young. But anyways, so I remember we got drunk one time and really, really drunk. And we were in the hotel room and we decided to do that. I never did that. Long story short, whatever, that was my camera. So I had the tape, and I went back home. I was living with my parents still, obviously, and tell me that I lost the fucking tape. I think my parents found my fucking tape.
No,
I don't know till this day.
And you can't ask.
I can't ask. No. I would have to say I was probably like 21, 22. Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely can't ask. Not asking now. That tape is long gone. So yeah, so that was my little tape thing. But if I did one now, I would probably I would keep it and like smash it. So like, I know that tape is gone. If, to your question, like, what would you do if you broke up? I would not let him keep it, because if I would ever get famous, this motherfucker would probably be like, try to get money out of me. Yeah. Yep. See,
and that's why for me personally, I'm not one that ever sends out any like nude photos ever. Like you'll never find nude photos sent from me. I'll do risque, like maybe in like, some like lingerie or something, but nude, never. Like that's one thing I've always said to myself. I would never do that. When it comes to a tape, I remember I had the flip camera and I was with an ex at the time, and we would just film like stupid stuff, like you said, or whatever. But you know what? Again, my flip camera, my property. He never had it. He never touched it. Like I had it, I kept it. And like this way I know it's safe with me because I'm not leaking it anywhere. Like that's just it. But what I do not like are guys who think it's okay to pull out their phone or whatever, their camera, and try to film while you're doing something, because now it's on their possession. And like, unless I try to get their phone, figure out their passcode and delete it, like, that's why I can't be bothered with those type of guys. And, I've had like certain situations, I guess, where I'm like, what the hell are you doing? But it's not going to be anything that's incriminating. It's just more to the point that it's like, at the end of the day, don't ever want to be embarrassed.
I'll be honest with you. Like when I was younger and I had like my boyfriends or dating someone, like I would send like the risque pictures, no more video after that, but like the risque pictures. But even that, I kind of learned my lesson. Like I've had like crazy exes and then try to threaten me. Like, if you leave me, like I'm going to put these pictures up because I didn't want to be with him anymore. Like, so I've learned my lesson, like with the pictures, like, no, if you're going to see me, it's going to be when you see me, when I'm with you in the flesh.
That's how I feel
about
too.
it.
Don't ask me to send you videos. Don't ask me to send you anything to get you all excited. Because you know what? When you see me, you'll get excited enough.
Yeah, I used to, but also when you're in your 20s, you're still kind of stupid, like in a way. You're still learning, like,
and you also feel that you can trust the person you're with.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you can never trust anybody but your damn self.
Yeah, no, well, that's another thing to trust. Yeah, I trusted everybody. Like, meanwhile, think about all the friends I thought were my friends. Now I'm down to like 3, and I like it that way. No, but like, no, honestly, I can count like good friends in one hand. And I like it that way. Like you cannot trust everybody. And especially with the whole guys nowadays, so many creepers out there. Ugh.
Definitely not.
You live and you learn.
Yes, you do. And now we're going to throw in a little bonus segment. Of course, doesn't fully have to do with sex, but it kind of could. Do you prefer a guy with a 6-pack, or do you prefer a guy with more of like a dad bod, like a little bit softer in the middle?
I was just going to say, what's a dad bod? So me, I like more than dad bod. I was never into the 6-pack thing. I always liked them a little chubby. I always did. I don't like the whole GQ model, let me work out. Listen, I'm not saying they don't work out, because you could still work out like me and be a little chubby.
True.
No, like seriously, I don't have a 6-pack. I don't work out 7 days a week. I'm just, again, getting into the routine, 3 days, 4 days, but that's it. That's tops, like, but as far as guys, I don't like, I'm kind of like thick and curvy. So I don't want my guy smaller than me.
Definitely not.
So I like dad bod. How about you, Miss GQ lover model?
Listen, I used to love, obviously, the ripped 6-pack abs, like
back in Neptune's and the Hamptons.
Yes. Oh my God. Those. I should have worn a neck brace when I went to Neptune's, because I was like, like everybody was so hot. However, now
they all look horrible.
Yeah, they have not aged well. But I will say now I kind of like a guy. I'm gonna say kind of in the middle. Like I like a guy who's in shape, who's fit. He could be a little soft, but I don't want a beer belly. I don't want somebody whose gut is hanging over their pants, But I also
I don't mind like a little beer belly, but I'm not saying like they have to be, they're not like huge.
Like, listen, I don't want to have to lift a stomach up.
No, that's not necessarily a beer belly. You could have a little pop, but see, yeah, you're more
okay. I don't want a pregnant man either.
So you're leaning more towards the 6-pack.
No, I'm leaning more towards a softer 6-pack in the middle of the dad bod. Listen, I like a man who's, first of all, I like a man that, to me, is a man, somebody who makes me feel protected. I want somebody that's, strong, big arms that can hold me. I don't care.
A teddy bear can protect you too.
Yeah.
Just because they're soft on the outside doesn't mean they're strong on the inside.
I mean, okay, we're talking levels of teddy bear here. If he's like a cute little teddy bear, okay. I'm not talking like, monstrous teddy bear. No. I'll take a guy. I don't want somebody overweight, but I'm not saying I need somebody who is at the gym 20 days a week.
You mean 30 days? Oh, yeah, 20 days a week. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, like just nonstop, like 2-3 times a day.
Yeah, I can't do that either because I can't relate to you. If you're in the gym 3 times a day, 7 days a week, and not eating a carb or like just eating
have meal preps in the
meal
fridge.
preps is okay to have some, especially during the week if because I like seeing some things on Instagram, like the meal factors. I'm like, oh, considering, because I do try to eat like clean during the week so I can cheat on the weekend, especially like getting older, my body doesn't digest like it used to. So I'm trying to maintain, but I don't mind that. You're talking about more meal preps, like strictly like just grilled chicken.
Yeah. Like chicken,
just
rice,
string beans.
Like
these meal factors have really cool, like mix of things. Like, it's kind of like,
well, I used to do the Eat Clean Bro. So yeah, same idea.
Yeah, but not the same chicken every 7 days a week.
I can't have the same thing every day. Like, bad enough with leftovers more than 2 days. I want to go crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of, with Thanksgiving, that's why I'm glad I didn't do a Thanksgiving dinner, because I don't want to have to be stuck eating turkey for the whole week.
And I actually my mom ended up giving me a to-go thing for the following day, because since I was really sick, I couldn't eat Thanksgiving Day. I literally had, she made chicken noodle soup just for me because our normal soup is butternut squash. And obviously I couldn't have cream, but so I literally, and not to mention that following day, my stomach was still, so I literally like picked on one piece it wasn't a normal Thanksgiving for me. But again, as I've gotten older, I don't overstuff myself in Thanksgiving. Last time I really overstuffed myself had to be like 6 years ago, where I used to eat like everything.
Oh, wow.
I like Christmas dinner better.
Me too. My mom makes the bomb lasagna.
Yeah, like you have pasta, you have meat, you have the fishes. I'm over Thanksgiving. Like, yeah, I like how, I got to sleep over my parents' house, got to like talk to them till like 1 a.m. and stayed over the next day. I love that quality time because I don't get to see them that much because I'm so busy with everything. But so I enjoyed that. But food-wise, Christmas I like better.
I do too. And speaking of Christmas, the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree gets lit tomorrow. 7 o'clock, Wednesday. Alessia Carr is performing, Mickey Guyton, Brad Paisley, Harry Connick Jr., and the Radio City Rockettes are going to be there. And then right after the lighting, Kelly Clarkson's going to be doing a holiday special with special guests Brett Eldridge, Ariana Grande, Amy Poehler, and so many others. And by the way, I saw the Christmas tree recently. I passed by the other day over at Rockefeller Center, and they had just finished putting the lights on, the star, everything obviously was not lit yet. But I will say the tree looks gorgeous this year. Last year it was really shabby and gross.
Yeah, it was like shabby, yeah.
But this year it's full. And the best part about it, when I was walking right near it, is it smelled like that pine tree smell. So I was like, oh my God, it smells like Christmas here. Like, it actually felt really good. I will urge everybody who, can get to the city, definitely go check out the tree this year. It's way better than last year.
I'm actually going for my holiday company party to Rockefeller. What's that show? Rockefeller.
Oh, the Rockefeller Center, the Christmas Spectacular.
Yes.
With the Rockettes.
Yes. We're all
going. God. I went like 2 years ago. It's super cute.
Yeah, I haven't gone to that in a long time, but we're going 16. So looking forward to that. With all my coworkers, my boss, we're all friends anyway. So it's one big happy family, and it's gonna be fun.
Good. I'm coming out to the after party because I'm right near here.
At the party. Oh my God, we'll be dead by then. We're having dinner at like 4. The show's at 8.
All right, so then I'll do dinner with you guys, and then you go to the show.
So I love Christmas in the city.
It is really nice. Everything is starting to like kind of come back. I'm not going to say the energy is where it was.
Yeah, no, but it's just the lightings and everything. And
there's a lot of damn people around. It's not going to be as quiet as it was last year. And I kind of missed that already.
Yeah.
But they did do the Saks Fifth Avenue windows
I was
already.
just going to say I love that.
Yep. And then the Macy's windows. So listen, it's definitely good photo ops for the gram. That's it. Well, that's about it. Of course, if you guys have any listener questions, we're always open to hearing them. So make sure you shoot us a DM at This Is the Ace, and we'll try to feature it on an upcoming show. If you want to sponsor us, you know what to do. Slide in the DM, let us know, and make sure you follow us on the gram at This Is the Ace. You could always follow me at Astra on the air.
And Cynthia 521.
And until next time,
never settle
and know your worth.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.